How am I feeling about dating? I am feeling so fatigued of the concept of men having so many options. I think women have.
Whoa, wait a minute. This woman is fatigued at the fact that men have so many options? Is this woman dumb or is she actually just playing? Because men keep telling women that there's more, that there's way more women on this planet than there are men. But my real question is, why is she fatigued? Did she not understand her assignment? In fact, do you know what the assignment is? Comment your thoughts under this video. Now, today, we're going to have a very interesting conversation. So let's continue this video and then let's have this conversation. Before we do that, let me introduce myself. My name is Bertrand. I am the coolest dude on the planet. Confidence and clarity is the goal. So here we go.
How am I feeling about dating? I am feeling so fatigued of the concept of men having so many options. I think women have always had options. Like men would prove themselves and we would get to choose.
Did she not realize that men also have options to choose? And the more successful the man is, the more options that he has. This is why I encourage men to become the best version of themselves. Get your money up, get your body right, get your mind right, and get your spirit right.
And now men are doing that. And we're sitting here being like, we've had options all of our lives. So like, we kind of know when we want something. Our bodies are still like, oh, it's time to put a baby in. And the men are like, well, let me see who else I can match with. And it is seriously, like, I am so tired. And every girl I talked to was just so tired. We're like.
So what I do is I date multiples.
Okay.
And I keep my options open. Mm-hmm. That allows the person who believes he's the one to step up to the plate, because you already know there's competition.
Almost 30, like this should.
If you're that tired, why don't you just get a guy and settle down versus trying to constantly get the best option? Or I have a better question. Again, why is she so fatigued?
It is crazy. I just wanted to come on here to say I'm also fatigued. Just be hot.
She's also really fatigued? Now, when I thought about the word fatigued, I said, you know what? Fatigued means exhausted. Exhausted means beyond tired. Like you're tired, but you're beyond that. Like you cannot get enough rest. So then I said, okay, well, if we pair that with dating, what could she possibly be exhausted from? Constantly choosing options or constantly having to compete? Now, the reason I'm using the word compete is because by this time, we all know she's talking about the top guys. Remember, fellas, here on this channel, we are not shaming women. What we are doing is looking at what is available and adapting. Now, in order to adapt, what do you have to do? Level up your mind, your body, your finances, and your spirit, right? That means you are doing things that you are passionate about, or you have found ways to make money to where now you are actually good, because this is who she's talking about. This is why I asked, is she dumb or is she just playing around? Because I continue to say that there are 3 million more women in the United States than there are men. Now, today, I just looked it up on Google, but I'm gonna go back to census and actually look it up under the Census Bureau. But the estimate was that it actually went up. That actually went up to 4 to 5 million more women. Now, here's where the real problem comes in. There are men who like men, which means she's now friends with her competition, just like she's friends with the other women who also want the same one man that she wants. Next thing is, there are men who no longer are interested in a committed relationship.
Why?
Because I want to be alone.
Right.
Man is no problem.
Yeah.
Man is very independent.
Right.
Man is very open.
Yeah.
Man is very easy this world to travel, eat, food, sleep, everything to do.
Yeah, true.
But the
Ladies are tough sometimes, huh? Complicated.
difficult.
because of embarrassment, because of annoyance, because of being stressed out. And then you have the men that women do not see as desirable. So what I'm saying is the ratio is about, for every one man, there's 10 available women. So why would a man choose one woman when there are women who would happily share that man? It sounds like she's tired of competing. It sounds like she's tired of losing out. Her strategy is not working. Now, I can see why this woman is fatigued, because in her mind, and if she's opening up dating apps and social media, which is also dating apps, right? Like everything that a woman opens up where you can interact with a man is and should be considered a dating app, because that is what's going to happen. On her side, when she's opening up these apps, she's flooded with DMs. Her DMs are absolutely flooded. But she does not realize that not all of these men, in fact, the majority of men, do not want a relationship with her. They do not want to commit to her. And the reason I'm putting the emphasis on that is because, again, if she thinks that she has options, she does not understand what she's looking at. So she's overlooking good options in hopes of getting the best option. Now, she can see that this doesn't work, but for some reason, she's not changing her strategy. Probably because she's listening to other women talk about their value and their worth and not understanding how that actually matches up with a man. Meaning, does he deem you as valuable? Does he deem you as worthy? Right? Like, what would he actually invest into you? That's really the question. That's why she brought up, oh, well, my biological clock is speaking, meaning, oh, I'm ready to have a baby now. But that man can still always choose if he wants to have a baby with that woman or that woman or that woman or those women. Remember, when you're at the top, when you're highly successful, you actually get to choose, and you actually have women that will share you because they'd rather share a great experience than have their own experience, meaning it's not as good. If she can experience being a side chick to a millionaire or a billionaire, she will take that over the guy that she could have to herself. Why would a man not choose her? Because she's simply not the best option. And the messed up part is her friends are not telling her that there are women who are much more good looking than she is. There are women who destroy her when it comes to beauty. The reason I'm saying that is because all men are starting to look at women with all of that makeup on and say, I want to know what you look like without that. I want to know what you look like when you wake up in the morning. I want to know what you look like before you put all that on. I want to know how you look without that on, because I need to see where your confidence and your self-esteem derives from. Are you just a naturally confident person, or does your confidence come from the costume that you're putting on? She really should not be mad or fatigued with the men who have the options, because those men are testing the waters or tasting all the different flavors to figure out what he actually likes. Again, would a man choose one woman, or would a man choose as many women as he can possibly get? That's up to that man. And I'm saying that that's up to you as well. But the first and most important thing that you have to do is you have to level yourself up. You have to become the best version. And this is really a telltale sign of what happens. Women are going to compete for you. Again, when we talk about the ratio of men to women, we're really talking about the successful men, right? So if we're talking about the top guys and the successful men, that number is much higher, because there are women with boyfriends, with husbands, who would give that up to be with a top level guy. So I'm encouraging you to become a top level guy. That being said, my question to you today is, what do you think? Comment your thoughts under this video. Like and subscribe to the channel for more confidence and clarity, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.